Hello beautiful people, welcome and thank you so much for joining me on another one. My name is Senda and yes, here on this channel I talk all things fragrance and lifestyle, but it is mainly fragrances. For those who are new here, you are truly welcome. Get comfortable. You are very welcome here on my little channel. For those who are back for another one, thank you so much. I appreciate the love and support as always, guys. I really truly appreciate the love and support. Guys, today we have another comparison video. I have seen that people love these. I love them too because it honestly helps me come up with a concrete decision. Which one of the two? Is this worth my coin? Is this not worth my coin? Does it smell better? Is it more long lasting? Is it more powerful? Is it more intense? Is it more sexy? Is it everything? I want to know the tea. So I got you guys. In today's video, we have a comparison video. Okay guys, so today of course, like I said, a comparison video, and we have two different houses. I know I usually do the same house for these ones, but these two right here, guys, they're quite similar in their DNA, and I said, why not, come here and give you guys a comparison, because it truly does help, and it honestly helps me as well make decisions when I'm trying to figure out which fragrance to go for. So guys, of course we have two amazing houses. So we have one from Van Cleef and Arpels, and we are talking about Precious Oud. So I have the packaging or bottle with me, or the fragrance itself right here. So we're talking about Precious Oud from Van Cleef and Arpels, and my other one, of course guys, from the title, we are talking about Tom Ford's Black Orchid. So this is the one I have with me. I have the 100 mils, I think it is 100 mils, I don't know, but yes, that's what I have, Black Orchid. Both of these fragrances, we should just mention, are eau de parfums. Yes, they are. I was trying to make sure Van Cleef and Arpels is an eau de parfum, but it is an eau de parfum, so both of them are eau de parfum. Guys, you can tell from the packaging. So this is your Van Cleef and Arpels packaging, and this is your Tom Ford packaging. Which of the two, right off the bat, let's just go into the packaging. Which of the two do I love? I honestly prefer the Van Cleef and Arpels packaging. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You guys know how much I love Black Orchid. From the packaging to the DNA to the juice to everything. But honestly, of the two, I think this is a more classic kind of packaging. It's minimalistic and I love that touch. I just love minimalistic looking packagings, and I feel like this one, 10 years time, it will still look great on the vanity. Whereas Tom Ford, 10 years, I'm pretty sure someone would be like, why? What? So yeah, I don't know. But I still love it. I still love my black and gold Black Orchid packaging. So I prefer these one of the two from the packaging. Now guys, let's jump into some of the notes for these fragrances. So starting things off, we will start off with Black Orchid, which has way too many notes. So I am not going to say all of them. I'm not going to read them out. All of them, no. So we have at the top, some of them, we have Truffle, we have Black Currant, we have Ylang-Ylang, we have Mandarin Orange, we have Lemon, and the middle we have Ylang-Ylang, we have Jasmine, we have Lotus, and some fruity notes, and the base we have some Mexican chocolate. Yes, we have Patchouli, we have Vanilla, we have Essence, we have White Musk, we have Sandalwood, Vetiver. I feel like I mentioned all of them at this point. No, I didn't. But and then with Precious Oud, we are working with some pink pepper. We have some Bergamot, which is also in your Black Orchid. And then, of course, the middle, we have some tuberose, which was a problem when I first saw these notes. I was like, oh no. But when tuberose is done right, it's done right. So we also have Incense, which is also in Black Orchid, and then we have some Jasmine, which is also in Black Orchid. At the base, the main difference, of course, from the name Precious Oud, we have Agarwood. That's not in Black Orchid. We have Sandalwood, Patchouli, and Vetiver, which is also in Black Orchid. One other note that is not in Black Orchid, sorry guys, is ambergris. So those are the notes for your Precious Oud from Van Cleef and Arpels. And guys, both fragrances are done beautifully and amazing. They are quite similar in the DNA. When you sniff Precious Oud right off the bottle, you are getting so much Black Orchid. Like right when you sniff it off the bottle. When you spray it, I'm not going to spray it. I was about to, but I'm not going to spray it. I did take the liberty spray. One here is Black Orchid, and here I have Precious Oud. So I'm just gonna get into the situation. So this one, okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. So at the opening, guys, I did say Precious Oud is definitely opens up Black Orchid. You just like, what in the Black Orchid is this? So yes, that's your Precious Oud right at the opening. And honestly, when I first purchased this, I had no idea these fragrances were this similar, I'll be honest, because I purchased it because of the packaging. So if you're like me and you want to purchase a fragrance because of packaging, then I would say of the two, go for Precious Oud. It's way classy and beautiful in my opinion. So I purchased it because of packaging, and also because I wanted a Van Cleef and Arpels fragrance at the time, and also because I was like, oh, it's an oud fragrance, yay. And then it arrived, and then I sprayed it, and then I was like, wait a minute, and I have done a first impressions video, which I will link on the description if you want to check that out as well. But yeah, so that was the first thing, was like, Black Orchid, is that you? And just a nicer, you know, weird packaging. But no, it is not Black Orchid. Down at the dry down on your skin, I will mention this, on your skin is where the magic seems to happen, where the difference definitely shines, is at the dry down. On your clothing, you are probably getting a lot of, not a lot, but you're getting the DNAs of Black Orchid. It's very powdery in my opinion compared to Black Orchid, and the earthiness and the umphiness is not as, you know, the depth in there is not as there. Like, I would say, I have actually gone to bed with Precious Oud as well as Black Orchid. Precious Oud puts me to bed right away. Black Orchid, I'm always like, I just want to keep smelling myself. It's distractive, but it's intoxicating. It's addictive. That's what Black Orchid is for me. So Black Orchid is definitely a dark, sensual, you know, sexy, let me say that, sexy, oh, it's a sexy fragrance. And then Precious Oud is like a sweet, calm, it's like a little sister, you know. Black Orchid has found her vibe. Black Orchid knows who she is. She is non-apologetic. Guys, ignore that noise. Busy street. She is non-apologetic, while Precious Oud is her little sister, who is kind of following into Black Orchid's steps. And from what I read somewhere, I may be wrong, guys, but if you know, leave me with your comments. I believe Precious Oud was inspired by Black Orchid, or is it the other way around? I don't know. I'm mixing up my English. But anyway, you guys know what I mean. I hope you do. But yes, that's Precious Oud. So it's like a little sister of Black Orchid, you know, coming out of herself, but she's still looking up to Big Sister and be like, you know, I love Big Sister. I love the vibe that she's given me. But I'm still, you know, I don't know, one foot into Black Orchid and the other foot into just me. So I will give you guys a little taste of what I'm talking about from sniffing, or, you know, tell you guys what I'm talking about. But so this one is giving me, you know, especially at the dry down, and you get at the, in the background, the oud is not there. It's really, I need to emphasize how not present the oud is, but it's there but not present. Like, it's so much in the background that you have to really get into that you're not getting that oud in there. So I think let's just, you know, address that one first. Is the name is kind of misleading, to be quite honest. Precious Oud, because I thought I was getting an oud fragrance myself, and you are not really getting an oud fragrance, let's be honest. So that's the first thing to note. And then it dries down and you're getting, I think it's also quite there because of the ambergris, so they, like, it's in the background. It's really, it dries down to kind of a sweetness to it. So it's really nice, guys. It's a fresh, it's not fresh, sorry. It's a lighter version of Black Orchid. On your clothing, like I said, it definitely gives you Black Orchid right away. Black Orchid is definitely deep. I've done a full review. I will link it on the screen somewhere, as well as in the description. You can check that out. I just go on how much I love that fragrance, so I have done that, so you can check that out. But yeah, Black Orchid is definitely more deep, and it's kind of sweet as well. it's not overly sweet, like it's like a dark, nice chocolate sweet. I don't know if you guys feel me, but it's good. It's good stuff. I love Black Orchid. So I would recommend Precious Oud for a girl who loves Black Orchid, but not entirely because of that depth that it gives, that earthiness, that dirty earthiness, which I love. So you might want to go with Precious Oud because it's more lighter, it's a little bit more powdery. And then for a girl who, like me, you just want to be crazy and be like, yes, I have arrived, sniff me now. All of you, stop what you're doing because I have arrived. You want to go with Black Orchid. So girls who are daring and are ready to just go for it, then definitely do Black Orchid. For those who are just like, no, I don't want to call attention on myself, Precious Oud is your to-go-to. When we talk about longevity, I think both fragrances are decent in their longevity. Definitely Black Orchid lasts longer, so I would give it probably an 8-ish, almost a 9, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it a 10 because it could be a 9. Like, I'm just crazy because when I love it, I just overspray it. And yo, it lasts. Like, it truly does last. So it's close to a 9. Precious Oud, I would say it's close enough to an 8. It honestly, both of them are quite good. They're both long lasting. Sillage, of course. Can we just say it? Yes, Black Orchid is definitely way up in Sillage, so it's close to an 8 as well. It's great. Sillage is great. It's definitely, people will sniff you. Precious Oud, it does pretty well. It performs fairly well. But that's what I can think of, guys. And which one is worth your coin? I would say for starters, start with Precious Oud. I think Precious Oud is cheaper. I think it is. And Precious Oud is Van Cleef is marketed as a niche house. It might not be entirely, but of course Tom Ford fragrances are expensive, so you probably want to get your hands on Precious Oud first, because I think I will list the price down somewhere in Canadian dollar. But yes, Precious Oud is definitely cheaper in my opinion, and Black Orchid is more expensive, so definitely go with Precious Oud when you talk about price point. So both of them, I say longevity is decent. Of course, Black Orchid knocks it off the park. Sillage, Black Orchid knocks it off the park. Winner in this one, but quite the same, guys. Like I said, if you don't want to seek attention to yourself, Precious Oud. If you want to seek attention to yourself, Black Orchid. And yes, put up your hand if you're me, Black Orchid all the way. So yes, guys, that's pretty much it. I feel like I was going on and I was all over the place. But I would try to be more organized, but it gets so excited and then it just goes off track. So I would try to be more organized, and hopefully it's given you an idea of the two. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comment section down below. I will get to them as quickly as I can and give you guys more info if you need that. I will list some more details as well in the description. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, as well as the notification bell. Until the next one, I will see you on the other side. It is goodbye for now.